Welcome to my brand new Forever World in Cobblemon 1.6. What's going on, you guys? My name is Jordan. Welcome to another video, and today we are starting our Cobblemon Minecraft Forever World. If you're familiar with my videos, this is obviously going to be a series, so stay tuned in because I got a lot of stuff to show you guys. Immediately we start off with a lot of goodies. Of course, it's always nice being able to spawn in a village. This is just a random seed, by the way, but I'll be linking the seed in the description in case you guys want to play along, and my mod pack is also in the description down below. Also, we just got an iron chest plate right off the bat. That'll save us a lot of time. Well, it looks like now we should probably pick our starters. So, I kind of want to go with something that I don't normally go with, because I feel like I normally go for Embor, Infernape. I would like to do Turtwig, but I want to do something like a fire type because obviously probably going to be better for us. So I'm just going to go with the old and reliable Cyndaquil. I never picked Cyndaquil yet in my entire time doing Cobblemon videos. I have not picked Cyndaquil a single time. So I think now is the perfect time. What does he start with again? I think Smokescreen, yeah, Ember, okay. The reason I picked a fire type is because around here it's a lot easier to level up because it is a winter biome. So we can definitely fight some ice types and get a lot more experience that way without killing off our Pokemon. So I guess we should start off by getting some wood. As we get ready to start off in our Forever World, the creatures of the night slowly set in as the sun falls. Surviving in a village in the middle of nowhere won't cut it, especially with the freezing climates and aggressive winds. But with the sun setting now, there's no time for us to run. We have to stay here for the night. Alright, we have to find somewhere where we can camp out. I think I like the Pokemon Center. Let's go there. We're gonna see if we can camp out here for the night. I'm gonna see you guys in the morning. Well, after a sleepless night, we should probably gather some resources as we'll be getting hungry soon. We do have a little bit of bread to hold us over for right now, but later down the line, we're gonna need a lot more than just a little bit of bread. Looks like we've met up with our first enemy. I'm not gonna look into your eyes, buddy, because you are likely gonna kill me right off the bat, and I don't want that. I'm trying to limit my deaths, you know? Well, after mining for a little bit, I now have enough to make a little bit of tools, so we can do that. I'm gonna make a sword, because a sword is pretty important, especially when nightfall comes. And there we are, we got our stone tools, and that's all we're gonna need for right now. And maybe a few torches as well, to light up the area around us. What level is this Vivillon here? Level 14. I don't know if we can fight that quite yet. We spotted our first apricorn tree, so let's go grab those apricorns and let's see if we can't get any sprouts, because we do have yellow sprouts, which will actually be very good for us. If you guys don't know yet, yellow apricorns are probably the best ones, and black are very good as well because you can make ultra balls with both of these. So we already have a black apricorn sprout and 2 yellow apricorn sprouts, so we will be okay. Now I am thinking, where should we go? Let's fight the Snover first, and then we'll figure it out. All right. In our first battle, we've already done a bunch of damage, and we got a burn off on the Snover, so this is good for us. We haven't been hit quite yet, and there we go. We've defeated the Snover. That was quite the easy fight. See, that's why you always start with a fire starter if you are in a winter biome. It'll just be a lot easier for you to gain experience. And we also got the burn off on this Snorunt, but we did get headbutted, so we did take a little bit of damage there. That is okay. Boom, we are now level 12, and we were gifted a snowball, which we don't really need, so we can just throw that somewhere random. Now, I'm thinking, which direction should we head to? Because I started right around over here, so I'm thinking we could go up that mountain over there. Perhaps. I think we do that. Let's get some of these crops here, because I kind of want to start a little base of operations that is more, you know, I want to start a base somewhere that isn't in the middle of a windy winter biome. So let's just get out of here and see if we can't do that. I'm gonna grab some more of this stuff here. We might not be back here ever, and if we are back here, well then, you know, we will replant the crops, but as for right now, we are starting out. We do need some seeds. I will take a little bit of tomato seeds as well. Let's go grab that sugarcane as well so we can get started on a sugarcane farm ASAP. Now, this might not be happening today, but I would like to do it sometime soon. What level is this Burmite here? 10. So this Bergmite's level 10, so let's see if we can fight this guy too. We're already 3 battles in, and we are level 12. We are actually pretty close to evolving the Cyndaquil. Now, the one thing about Cyndaquil is that he's probably one of my favorite starters of all time. I know I say that about a lot of different starters, but Cyndaquil was the first starter that actually stood out to me. I didn't really know what starter Pokemon were until Cyndaquil. I kind of understood the premise of what it was after having my first visual encounter with a Cyndaquil. Of course, you know, he was my starter in Pokemon Brick Bronze when it was out on Roblox. I used to draw Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion when I used to draw Pokemon, of course. Not saying that I was the best at it, however, I did enjoy doing it. What is that over there? It seems that we're getting closer to somewhere that isn't a winter biome, so let's head over here. There is a frozen lake. Seems to be some sugarcane as well. Let's go grab some more of that because we're going to need a lot. And I'm thinking we grab so much of it now that we won't need to go hunting for it later. We'll be able to just make a sugarcane farm and it'll be easy enough for us. Let's also see if we can grab a bunch of berries because I know that as soon as we start farming, it would be nice to have a bunch of different berries. I would like to grow different kinds. Looks like a lot of this sugarcane has already been broken because of the frozen water, right? So let's go over here. Let's grab the rest of this stuff. Boom. Okay, so now we have 32 sugarcane. This should be enough for us for the moment. Now it appears that we found our second wood type, which would be, oak. So we can get this oak. Now I knew I spotted you. Level 18 Snover. Now this is a little bit more of a level gap compared to the other Pokemon that we've previously fought. So yeah, we're going to be getting hit by an ice shard here, which isn't the greatest for us. However, we should still be able to knock out this Snover. It should be pretty easy because we are faster, it seems. And there we are. Well, Cyndaquil is ready to evolve into Quilava already, so let's get into that. Now, one thing that I forgot is to grab a bed from that village. So maybe it's either that we go back to the village or we just keep going on our journey and hope that we don't die in the night. But look at this Quilava. He's really cool. I swear, I haven't used Quilava in a very, very long time. So let's start killing some cows here because we will need some food. All right, let's fight this Catotl as well. It is very, very defensive, and it also has rest. Let's just keep using Ember on this thing. It seems that now we'll have a hard time fighting off mobs because it'll be nighttime, and there will be a few mobs, let's just say, and I'm not talking the good kind. There we go. Quilava is now level 15. Was that worth it? Probably. Ooh. It seems that I found a Scraggy. This is very cool. I do love Scraggy. I think he's very awesome. We don't have any copper to our name quite yet, so we can't catch it. However, if we go down in here, maybe we can. It looks like we're in some type of mesa cave or something. I don't know what is going on here. That is a-okay. It doesn't seem to be any copper down here. But you know what? I'm going to use this extra small candy on our Quilava here. Boom. So now he just gained 100 experience for basically doing nothing. But let's keep going down here. Maybe we'll find something. No, we have not found anything quite yet. Okay, so it looks like we'll just have to come back around here. So I don't know what this biome is, but it seems to be called the Snowy Badlands. So that's interesting. I've never seen anything like that. This is an Ice Spikes biome. We could probably make it there. There's an ice marsh. So we are in a very, very cold climate, everyone. So we have to see if we can make it somewhere that isn't as cold. But I say, let's head back to that village. And let's see if we can just steal a bed. Because I'm not feeling very confident at the moment that we will be able to survive the night. We might have to wait a while, and I'm not really up for that. So let's go get ourselves a bed. If it's going to save us that much time, then I would be glad. And there it is. Good thing we didn't go very far. However, there are going to be a couple obstacles in our way that we may or may not have to deal with. Let's see if we can quickly avoid this. Okay. There's a wheezing here. That's awesome. And there's a skeleton there. I think the skeleton wants to fight me. But that's fine, because we do have a little bit of armor on us. There we go. That's good. And here we are. Okay. So let's go back to this Pokemon Center. And let's sleep in that bed once again. Oh, and we can heal our Pokemon as well. So let's do that. Perfect. And there we are. But now, you know what? I'm going to steal this bed, because it seems that this villager is sleeping in the purple one. So let's just grab the red one and call it a day. Now, there is a Lilypup here. Let's see if we can't grab a little bit of copper. I'm not sure if there's any copper in this cave that I went down in earlier, but there is a creeper and a zombie. So let's see if we can deal with that. It shouldn't be too hard. You know, I'm a little bit of a Minecraft professional. I've played this game for a very long time. So it should be pretty easy for me. There we go. I'm just going to throw that because I don't need that. Energy roots. We'll take that. So we got the big root. Can we do anything with the big root? Or is that just... Okay, so big root. I didn't know the big root did that. Okay, that's pretty cool. The big root, basically what it does is if you put it on one of your Pokemon as an item, like a battle item, any moves like Giga Drain or Mega Drain or something that basically drains the HP of another Pokemon, it will boost that amount of HP. So I did not actually know that. Oh, there's our copper. So we can actually grab this. I'm going to use our trusty little vein mine mod for that. There seems to be another ice stone there, so that'll be great. Let's go grab that. We are running low on space already, so we already know that it's very, very hard to keep track of how much stuff you really have and see if we can store some stuff, but we don't need to be down here right now. Let's just grab all that copper and let's just leave. Because one thing that I would like to do before we start going mining and everything is to find an area that's actually suitable for us to live. Oh, it seems that there's a Cryogonal over here. Hey, pal. He's level 33, so I think we should leave him alone. And I was going to catch that Lilypup, but you know what? I changed my mind. However, there is a Stoutland over there, which would be absolutely amazing to have eventually. Ooh, looks like we ran into one of these towers here, these broken down towers. I guess we are in a snowy Badlands, huh? Because I can see that. Okay. There's oran berries growing over there. I think we can actually grab those right now. Yep, I seen some. I knew I did. There we go. So yeah, we'll grow some oran berries, some person berries. We're going to try to collect every type of berry that's available to us in the game. But this is an interesting biome. I didn't know that Terralith did that. Where there's Badlands, like snowy Badlands. That's pretty cool. Okay, it seems like there's a Gimmighoul chest here. Let's find out. Is it a Gimmighoul or is it a Gimmighoul chest? It is a chest. This is great, because now we have rare candies, which we will save, because I don't want to use that as of right now. Because we might run into something that requires a little bit more XP to level up. So I think rare candies would work out for us. Okay, let's see. What do we get rid of here? We do have a lot of stuff that we may or may not need. I don't really need the energy. I don't really need the big root, but I'm gonna go down over here and let's move on from this place. We will come back to see if there's any fossils, but I know another good place to find fossil Pokemon is actually in Dripstone Caves. So if we find Dripstone Caves, we might be able to make a little outpost. Or maybe even make a dripstone base. Because I do want to find Tyrunt, so we can get a Tyrantrum, because he's my favorite fossil Pokemon. It's interesting that a lot of the Badlands Pokemon are spawning here and no... Oh! What the... Wait. Dude, no way. Well... we found a shiny Sandshrew! Let's go! Okay. Well, how long did that take? It's a 1 in 4,000 chance, and we already found a shiny Sandshrew. Oh, dude. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we can't make ourselves some Pokeballs so we can catch this thing. That is a W, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Maybe in case this guy runs away, I would like to keep him in a boat So let's see if we can get this guy in a boat. Get in there. No, it's crazy. Okay, he is in a boat. Let's see if we can get him in this ball here. Okay, we should probably just catch this thing because we're getting low on health. Whoops, I'm in the boat. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice. We just caught a Sandshrew, a shiny one at that. I love Sandshrew. I think Sandshrew is awesome, very OP. But now we just have a lot of copper that you know what, we might have to get rid of this raw chicken. There we go. And let's just start cooking some beef here. All right, so now we have 2 Pokemon to our team. 1 shiny, which is awesome. Dude, I'm telling you, every time I turn on the camera, man, I just find shinies. When I'm not looking for them, of course. But we'll probably have to go a couple hundred blocks away from this place so that we can find somewhere to live. Because around here, if we check, there's not a lot of, well, I guess down there would have been a nice place to go to, but I don't know why I decided to go north. There's a lot of villages, though, it seems. There's a village down here, a village over here, and a village up here. Well, let's go visit those villages. I think visiting villages and stuff gives us a good start, because we could probably find some things over there that we wouldn't normally get if we didn't have any villages around. Like, you know, just extra armor, stuff like that, you know, tools and whatever. There we go. Let's grab this furnace. We won't need the crafting table. We could just make another one. But there we go. Let's go to that other village. Who's a Maractus? You know, another underrated shiny is Maractus. I actually really like Maractus as shiny. It's a shame that Maractus doesn't evolve. Ooh, is that a snowy swamp? Yeah, it is, an ice marsh. That's cool. So there is an ice marsh there. Let's go to the village, though. There's a village up ahead. So let's go there. Being in the snowy wastelands isn't really that bad. I do like the way it looks. Okay, we'll come back for those when we have space. I do like the way it looks. It's very cool. I like the feeling. Ooh, Scrafty. But at the same time, I do enjoy my greenery. I do kind of want to find a green area, just somewhere that we can, you know, camp out and call home. Like, yeah, you know, I do come from Canada, so like this is pretty accurate to where I live pretty much. But, you know, in the summer, it's still green. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of greenery where I live, so I think regardless, I want to find a greener area. Okay, so I do want to keep those relic coins in case we find a Gimmighoul. Ooh, another black apricorn sprout. We could always try to find another white apricorn sprout eventually. But yeah, we have pretty much like everything that we need. Ooh, the blue though. The blue one we will need for quick balls as well. Let's get rid of the dusk stone. I mean, I guess we don't really need it, but I do want to catch an ice type eventually. All right, you know what? Might as well use all of these XP candies. Let's not put them to waste. Let's use them right now. Okay, there we go. And we'll grab that. Boom, let's get out of here. I don't think there's any other loot. So let's go do that. There is a blacksmith here. Ooh, a bunch of obsidian. Let's get rid of these onions. Iron. Let's get rid of these tomatoes because we do have tomato seeds. Apples. We could get leftovers, but it's fine, I guess. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I know these villages do have a lot of random loot. Oh, there's so much stuff I want to get, but there's not enough room. Okay, we need to establish a base of operations first, and then we'll come back for everything that we would like to have, but isn't quite as important as the stuff we are currently holding. Let's fight this Vivillon, though. This guy gives a lot of XP because he's fully evolved. Alright, after fighting that guy, I'm only more motivated to keep going. Ooh, there's cactus there. Oh gosh, really? Okay. That's another thing we're gonna need eventually. Not quite yet, but yeah, these are all snowy badlands. That's crazy. There's ice spikes there, another village. Should we go to the ice spikes village? And no, I'm not talking about ice spice, I'm talking about ice spikes. But let's see if we can't... Oh my, okay. Let's get rid of the apricorns. I'm sorry, we got to get rid of the apricorns. Let's go grab that cactus because we might not see any more cactus. All right, let's grab that. There we go. We're gonna start a cactus farm too, apparently. So, oh man, there's a lot of stuff that we're gonna have to do, but it's okay. Oh, Crustle would be insane. I haven't seen Crustle in ages, bro. Okay, let's. Oh, dude. Okay, let's fight this thing. Is it already rock type? Do we know? Let's test it with quick attack. It's already a rock type. Okay, so I don't think Ember would kill, to be honest. I think it would be neutral, but I don't think it would kill. Okay, I was right. Okay. Bug Bite. Bug Bite's a decent move. Let's see if we can just catch it now. Because I think... Oh, dude, Dwebble is so cool. I want to catch all the Gen 5 Pokemon. Because if you don't know me by now, Gen 5 is my favorite generation of all time. I know there's a lot of really, really good generations, and I love all Pokemon, don't get me wrong. But, like, I grew up... Like, I played the crap out of Pokemon Black and White, and then when Pokemon Black and White 2 came out, I was all over that as well, and the storyline was just insane, the music was insane, and overall, that inspired me to start making music kind of with, like, similar sounds. So it's crazy how much that generation, like, inspired my life. Does that sound weird? Is that weird? Probably. But, you know, it's just the way it is, man. That and Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Those are like the first games that I had played, and then I just fell into a rabbit hole and, you know, fell in love with Pokemon as a whole. So let's keep going this way. There is a Crustle somewhere on the map here. We could see it. Ooh, that's really cool. That's really cool, but we can't fight that yet. Let's actually check our stats. Okay, our Quilava kind of sucks. Ooh, Sandshrew with the decent special attack. However, does that really matter? I don't think so. I think Sandshrew is very physical. Okay. Ooh, we got a very, very strong Dwebble here in attack. So that's pretty good. I definitely like Crustle. I think he's a very, very cool Pokemon. So, and I'm pretty sure he is an attacker, like a physical attacker. Ooh, there's like a lot of structures here. There's a decent bit of structure. So there's a village there, portal here, and there is a Gimmighoul tower. Let's check the portal first, because there might be more obsidian for us. Yep, more obsidian. A golden apple. Well, screw tomato seeds. Looks like we don't need that anymore. And we got a Silk Touch golden pickaxe. Could help us get some stone, just like normal stone for builds, but I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna make a crafting table. Let's put it right here. And let's craft an iron ingot. There we go. And let's grab that wood and let's get out of here. Let's go see that Gimmighoul tower really quick. Also, there's another Cryogonal. They seem to be spawning a decent bit around here. But yeah, looks like that's some more Badlands up ahead of us. And there's another village. Wait a minute. Wow, there's just like 2 villages right next to each other pretty much. There's a lot of villages around here. I found 4 so far. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me know down in the comments if we should start naming the villages, because I think that would be cool. However, maybe a future project, probably not now, but eventually, I would like to connect all of the villages together and make like a big village. You know what I mean? Like a big city or something. A snow city, if you will. Kind of like Snow Point City, if you guys are familiar with that. Okay, let's grab this ladder here. Okay. Gimmighoul. Oh, let's go, dude. Another thingy-mabobber. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's... What is this? Ability Shield. Prevents the holder's ability from being changed or suppressed. And is a water stone, a moonstone, Vivichoke seeds. Ah, okay. We did actually find a really good chest. Okay. Well, this is definitely a game changer for us, because now I'm not quite sure. Okay, we don't need the Sunstone. I think Moonstone is more valuable because there's so many more Pokemon that evolve with a Moonstone. Waterstone is kind of... Is it more valuable than Ice Stone, do we think? I feel like the Water Stone... No. I feel like the Ice Stone is more valuable, but that is a great find. Also, what is that guy doing up there? Dude, Furret, get down, man. You're gonna hurt yourself. Dude, what the... How did he even get up there, dude? Anyway, I'm gonna keep all these relic coins, because when we do find a Gimmighoul, I'm definitely gonna catch that thing. And I think it would make for a great addition to our team, to be honest. For right now, I'm gonna get rid of... Dude, what do we get rid of, man? Do we... Oh, idea. Okay, I'm gonna craft another crafting table, okay? And we are going to do that. Whoops. Now, we're gonna grab this and make bread. Boom! There we go. We got an extra slot. That's great. Now, the only reason I want to keep this boat is A, for more encounters in case we want to catch something, and B, because I just realized we're in an Ice Spikes biome where the rivers and lakes are completely iced out. You know what I mean? And I don't mean iced out in like a 2 Chainz way. I mean like iced out in like they're literally frozen in ice. So let's just go visit this village and then visit the other village, I guess. And there's a lot more loot around here as well, I guarantee you. More bread. We'll take the bread. We don't need the green apricorn seed, but we'll take these candies. Boom. Quilava's having a great time just eating all these candies up. There we go. We'll grab another yellow apricorn sprout. There we go. Boom. Let's take a nap in this villager's bed real quick. And we'll be able to sleep through the night just like that. Boom. Here we are. Okay. There's a Persian here. Hello, Persian. How are you? There's a librarian here. Ooh. Now, this is a decent amount of books. You know, that's more valuable than our planks. Let's just grab these, man. I'm not messing around here, man. I want all these things. I want all these books, because the sooner we can get enchanting, the better, because that'll save us so much time. We don't need this raw copper anymore. Boom. We just solved... What? I almost grabbed the wrong item. There we go. But we just solved a lot of our issues. Okay. Ooh. There's... Ooh. There, okay, it's different. It's different there. Okay. Let's go take a ride on our boat on the ice. Ooh, it seems that there's a zombie down here. Let's fight him. There we go. Someone in the comments from one of the last videos told me that you can actually feed netherite... Where was it? Was it netherite scrap? You could feed netherite scrap to Gimmighoul, and the more netherite scrap that you feed it, the darker it will be when it becomes Goldengo. You guys know, like, the cheese string guy? Like, that's basically who I'm talking about, Goldengo. But just imagine him, but, like, completely blacked out. You know, that would be cool. Alright, let's go. Boom. And here we are. Let's grab this. Oh, this is a way better... This is actually a very, very nice place for transportation. I feel like in one of my series, I should actually camp out here instead. Maybe eventually we'll come back here. Oh, there's a Gimmighoul. There's a Gimmighoul right here. Why did he spawn here? There he is. Hey, pal. We have 2 Pokeballs left. Let's see if we can catch him. We probably can. He's level 21. Let's do a little bit of damage here, because Goldengo is one of the best competitive Pokemon right now, and I just like the way he looks, because as a kid I used to eat cheese string all the time, so I feel like it would be awesome to have him on the team. Okay, so he's burnt. Let's just quick attack this guy. Oh, he's immune. He's Ghost. I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. He is burned. Let's just throw a ball here. Okay, we have one more Pokeball left. We don't have any more Apricorns to our name. This is our last chance. If we don't catch it now, then we'll just catch another one later. Ah, okay, well, let's just defeat it. Let's just knock it out. There. That's alright. There's always next time. We'll be able to do a lot more next time. We'll have enough resources for that as well. I don't think we need Leer anymore. Let's just get our Flame Wheel here. But yeah, our Quilava's best stat is Special Defense, which I don't even think really matters. But it does have a Speed EV, a Defense EV, 2 Attack EVs. So, you know what? We're actually doing pretty well on that front. But we're going to keep training for sure. And we'll see what we can do with that. Ice Shard. Ooh, Flame Wheel just destroyed that guy. Okay. I think we could feed a couple of our Oran Berries. Or wait, don't we have something that can heal? Oh, no, we got rid of the remedies. Okay. Also, I totally forgot we were on our way to a village, so I probably didn't even need to do that, because I think that right there is the Pokemon Center. Yeah, it is. Well, we got some more loot. Look at our 44 bread. We got a little bit more of Oran Berries, so we'll take that. Or we got 1 extra. That's good. This, boom. More Oran Berries. XP candies. Boom. Our Quilava's just having a great time eating all those XP candies up. There's a Tinkatink over there. That's cool. But let's keep heading north. I know north normally just means colder, but in this game, it actually just means north. Like, you just go north and eventually you'll just find, like, different climate. You know what I mean? This is good for us. We can get more XP from this guy, but he's got a small hitbox. All right, let's use Flame Wheel. Let's see if we can one-hit KO this guy. No, not even close. That's okay. Boom, and we did get the burn off. So now we could even try Ember here. Psybeam does a decent bit of damage. See, that's where you got to be careful with a lot of these bug type, like, full evolutions. They often pull out, like, the weirdest moves that'll just one-hit KO you, like, if you're not paying attention, you know what I mean? So, just warning you guys, you know, if you're in a single-player world or if you're playing on a server, which I suggest you go play on Cobblemon Rivals, which is something that I'll be a part of soon. I'm actually working on a video currently with a bunch of my friends from there, so also, yeah, just, like, go check that out. But as for right now, I was just saying that, you know, don't, like, maybe try to pay a little bit more attention, because these bug-type Pokemon, they're actually a lot stronger than we think they are. Oh, hey, another Gimmighoul Tower. Let's go check that out. We found a lot of those so far. Wait. There's another Vivillon. Let's get all the Vivillon forms registered to the Pokedex, because this is a really cool form here. I do like this. Oh, he led me to a backpack. That is amazing. Thank you. Oh, and I just said, be careful of the Psybeams. Yeah, this guy just Psybeamed me. And that could be catastrophic for us. Do you think Dwebble can knock this guy out? I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless we already have, like, a rock-type move, Smackdown could actually be good. Never mind, we just got one-hit KO'd by Draining Kiss. Let's just get out of here. I don't think this is our fight. But, I do think a backpack right now is exactly what we need. So, there is a guy down here. There is a guy down here that we can go... Is it a drowned? No, it's actually... It should be a creeper or a skeleton, I think. Okay, well, let's go back up here, just for right now, because I don't want to drown. Okay, that could have been bad. Let's... So, right here around. Okay, well, I'll see if I can get that on the nail here. I was pretty close. I just got to go 2 blocks over. Let's see if we can just do that here right now. I do still hear him. We do need that bag. You know how useful a bag is in this game before you have a storage system? It's so useful. Also, I would like to learn how to make a storage system with the sophisticated storage mod, because I haven't done that ever, and I feel like it's potentially a great thing to learn how to do. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, here we are. Let's grab this cobblestone. Boom. It sounds like we are extremely close. And I think it's one of those creepers that actually has that. So, what level are we at right now? This is 39. So we're actually very close. Here we are. Oh, never mind. So I think it's directly under where we are right now. But I do like this Minecraft song. It's very cool. Pretty sure C418 produced this. And, you know, I love C418. I think all of us that played Minecraft like back in the day, I think we all love C418 for the work that he's done. Because obviously, dude, this music, man. Okay, so he is at Y level 32. He's right here somewhere. We might have to craft another pickaxe in a minute. All this for a bag. It's actually worth it. It's actually worth it. Oh. Now it's telling me he's lower. Okay. Let's craft. I want this. I want that. Yep. Now, this. Boom, boom. I almost threw, I'm not gonna lie. Come on, come on. Give me, give me. Where did the bag go? What is this? We got iron, we got books. Diamonds? Wait, there's diamonds in this? Like in these spawns, dude? Feather falling too. Bro. It's a shame we didn't get the bag because, man, that sucks. Okay, let's just get rid of the spruce saplings, man. It's unlucky, but we gotta do it. Smite 1. Efficiency 1 iron pickaxe. I'll take that. Density, paper, and all this other stuff. Dude, there's so much stuff here. We just found a jackpot. Oh! Diamond ore. Sure, man, I'll take that. Dude, we just got so much iron. What's going on here? These diamonds everywhere. There's so much paper, too. Should we just grab the paper? Do we need the gunpowder right now? No, because if we want gunpowder, we could just make a creeper farm. Dude, why am I not taking all this paper? This paper's going to be huge for us. The more the merrier, because then the sooner that, or the more paper we have, like the sooner we can make ourselves an enchantment setup. Because I really want that. That would be great. I mean, we have an efficiency 1 iron pick. That's pretty good. All right. Now it does seem that we are pretty close to deep slate, so I think we should go back up. Oh, I'm being shot at. All right, it is daytime. Let's try to get up there. We don't have a water bucket. That would definitely be something we could benefit from. But as for right now, this is a huge cave, by the way. This is massive. This could be a really cool base, you know, if we really wanted to do that. There's another ice stone. All right, well, might as well. How many? 2? All right, I'll grab 2. I would grab that iron, but we don't have any room for it whatsoever. But dude, our team so far, okay, I gotta say, we have a really cool team so far. This is probably the best, my favorite team that we have in any of my series so far, in any of the videos. And I'm hoping, okay, my favorite legendary of all time is probably Zekrom. I really want a Zekrom, dude. You know how cool that would be? Okay, here we are. Okay, we're back in this shrubland thing. This cold shrubland. There's a snowy cherry grove. I have to see this. I have to see this. But dude, just look how crazy that is. We should come back here eventually, and we should, well, first of all, mine, but I think we could also probably make a base in a cave. I just want to make it in a dripstone cave so that we can have access to fossil Pokemon. Because, you know, that would be awesome. Because that's one of my goals, is to collect every fossil Pokemon, because we don't ever really set goals like that, you know? I want all the Gen 5 Pokemon. Wait. Oh, dude, another one? It's crazy. But I kind of don't care. I want to check out the... Wow. Wait. Let's fight this guy. Sidetrack. There we go. We just learned Defense Curl, which is good. But dude, look at that. And there's another tower next to it. Are you kidding me? Dude, we are spoiled, man. We're finding all the Gimmighoul towers. Okay. This place is actually kind of OP. Like, this biome. Like, I didn't know the winter biomes were this OP. We found 4 villages. We found, like, a bunch of Gimmighoul towers. Like, probably 6 of them by now. What is that? Okay, there's, like, more stuff over here. There's another Gimmighoul tower this way. Another one over here that we didn't go to yet. Yeah, we found a lot of them so far. Ooh, I think there's... Hold on. Is that what I think it is? I think there's blue orchids around here. For those of you who don't know, blue orchids are my favorite flowers in this game. And another chest. It's not even a Gimmighoul. It's just a chest. That's crazy. We do have a revival herb here. Wait. We need this. We need this. Wait, okay. Hold the phone. Alright, let's get rid of this Pecha Berry. Let's... Oh, dude. We're really having to test, like, what we really need here. Okay. Shell Bell. You know what? We could always find some more cactus. We could always find some more cactus. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, there's gonna be so much stuff that we're gonna need to find that we don't have. I knew it. I knew this was... Wow, I do love these freaking flowers. Not that we can carry any at the moment, but we'll definitely come back for them. Dude, we're gonna have to come back here so much, like, for so much stuff. Yes, we found a plains biome. Close, and it's pretty close by to the stuff that we actually need. Okay, let's go here. I knew that going east. Is this east? Am I facing east right now, or is this west? I think this is west. Wait. Oh, no, it is east. Okay, yeah. I knew that east was the way to go. Huge mountain over there. What is that? Oh, it's just ice. Wait. What kind of ice spikes is that? That doesn't look blue to me. Maybe it's just the shading? I don't know. What is that? Wait, what kind of wood is that? Is that acacia wood? Wait a minute. What is this? Moonlight Valley? What do you mean, Moonlight Valley? What is a Moonlight Valley? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me, bro. Oh, what a disappointment, dude. I thought it was that white stuff. Like the white wood, I mean. Ooh, look at that village. Let's go. Bro, okay, look at how much more vibrant this area is. Wait. There's the Rapidash. Dude, I love that Rapidash. That's really cool. Well, we have a lot of different places for different spawns. Okay. I think we can make a base over here. And then we also have it, like, kind of peering out to this beautiful Ice Spikes landscape. It is beautiful when you're looking at it. When you're in it, not so much, but hey, that's all right. I do like the vibe here. Let's not camp out here. Let's put our base kind of more this way, closer to that village too, so we can connect the village to our town, or to our little area here. But I do like this area. There's more greenery around this forest here too. Do we want to do that instead? Do we want to do that? Because look at all the stuff that we've... This is a huge snow biome. Okay. Let's go towards that forest. I want to see how green it is, because I do love greenery. I love nature, but the greenery is where it's going to be at. Also, this Arcanine is crazy. Okay. Leggings. I'll take that. Another iron pickaxe. 2 iron pickaxes. Some apples, more bread, some gold. We'll definitely come back for that. Like, since we'll be camping out here, I guess we should be all right. It looks like we have a little bit of a bridge. but I kind of want to make a bridge that goes more this way. So should we start on a little bridge that goes this way? We don't have to make it nice or anything in this episode. I just want to have like a nice little spot where we can do that. So maybe right here it connects to this road. Right, and then is that spruce? Yes, okay, we do have spruce nearby. Okay, perfect. We didn't need these saplings, which is great. So I'm gonna do this. We're gonna make a crafting table, put it right here, just so we can have one nearby. And then we can kind of start this off. Because we do want to be able to boat under this bridge, you know? Or like when we're able to surf on Pokemon, you know? I'm sure that we'll want to get under this bridge here. Because we will be playing this world in 1.7 as well. Hence the name being Forever World. I'm hoping that this can actually be forever. So let's plant this blue apricorn tree next to this red one here. Let's plant a black one. Let's plant a yellow one. And boom. So this will be a beautiful area to actually get started on. I think if we, you know, branch out a couple of little paths here, it would be great. Maybe we can actually place this somewhere else. Maybe over here. Boom. Yeah, I want this road kind of branch off this way. These are obviously starting roads. Like, I'm not actually committed to this style, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll even keep it, but for now, I'm just playing around. We'll see what happens. So for right now, I want to make a house kind of over here. You know, kind of in the center, I guess. Oh, this is like where I want to make the first kind of house. So let's make a crafting table, obviously. And then I'm going to make a large chest so we can put all of our stuff in there. Boom, boom, boom. Let's put a bunch of stuff in there. There. Now let's start clearing some trees up. Well, 7 axes later, I got a lot of wood. Obviously, yes, I did use FTB Ultimine for that. I didn't mine all of it to save on time, obviously. You know, I work 6 days a week, and I don't really have that much time to be doing that, you know? But I just find it's funner, you know, being able to just, like, insta-mine these at the cost of, you know, a lot of durability, however, but that's okay. We're gonna have a lot of building supplies, which is awesome. Now we can see a lot more clearly. It's very green around here. It's much better, you know, compared to where we were. It was very cold. Now it's nice and warm around here. We can get started on a nice looking place for us. Okay, so the first kind of house I want to get started on is probably, I'm going to do a 6x6 because I normally don't do that. I normally always do like 7x7 or 5x5 or something that's, you know, but I guess I'll do an even number this time. We'll see how that goes. And we'll start off with cobblestone floors. And you know what? I'm gonna grab some of these planks here. Or you know what? We might even do spruce logs here. Boom, 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 boom. I could do one more. I'm gonna go grab some more spruce. Should be some this way. There's chesto berries growing nearby our house as well, so we can get started on, you know, growing a whole bunch of different things. There's a slowbro here. Let's just grow a whole bunch of these. I think I'm gonna like the vibe of this village when we finish up a lot of the, you know, connecting the village and detailing and stuff like that. I think it'll look nice once we actually finish this place. But as for right now, it'll be what it is. Now, the other day, I seen this idea on Pinterest, and I was just like, this actually might be, you know, cool, a different change of pace from, like, my normal builds. Now, I'm going to need a little bit of sand, which I'm pretty sure we could probably find some. I think there's sand this way. There, I think that might be enough. We have 50. So that'll be good. But yeah, if you're ever stuck for builds and don't really know what to do, there's a lot of really good ideas on Pinterest. Because I don't normally go on Pinterest, but when I look for Minecraft, like, builds and stuff, I do tend to look on there sometime. Boom. Yeah, that Burmy was asking for it. And let's probably grab that string, because now we can. Also, might as well start planting all this sugarcane on the side here. You know, we don't want to keep it there forever, but just keep it here for now. There's another Cyndaquil right here. Get in there. That is cool. He's level 26 this time. Well, hey, I mean, maybe we'll get up to that eventually, but I think for right now, not really needed. Probably look interesting. It is interesting. I think we switch colors, but okay. I'm just trying to test the waters here. I don't really know. I feel like yellow wouldn't be that nice. Maybe white. Is there white around here? Maybe that gray over there? Yeah, that light gray. Yeah, let's test out the light gray. I do not bad. Nah, let's keep it like that for now, and then we'll check. And then we'll check with it. Okay. So I think this is what they did, and I'm also gonna do that. But yeah, I'm blatantly just stealing this idea because I thought it was pretty cool and a nice way to just like start off. I don't really need to like worry about making something too crazy on episode 1. Ooh, we should probably do green glass. Dude, it's a shame that we got rid of that cactus. Dude, that is a big shame because we could have got green dye for this. That would have been so good. It's okay. I'm gonna need 2 of those. I need a couple torches. And we're gonna make some ladders here. Yeah, we're gonna need some more spruce. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's go get some more spruce. But we could use magenta for now, I guess, but no, you know what? It's a pop of color. It's a pop of color. Let's use that. Let's use that. Let's use the magenta. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go to our trees over here. And let's put some more apricorns on there. Let's grab these. And there we are. We got 5. We got anything on this one? So far, we don't have anything on that one. Okay. What about this one? Is this our blue one? I think so. Currently don't have anything that has grown on that one yet. Boom. Okay. Which one is our black one, though? Is that one back there our black one? Well, I guess we'll find out. Okay, we need to make more lanterns. Let's do it. Lanterns are very expensive. We should make a pig farm. There's lots of pigs around here. Oh, I forgot to make more trapdoors. Whoops. Well, it's fine. All we need is 2 more. Man, I love Pinterest. I'm gonna go grab some more oak leaves. Probably do this tree over here. It seems lonely. One less lonely tree. Yeah, I used to listen to Justin Bieber all the time, bro, when I was a little kid. I'm not gonna lie. Is that weird? I feel like we were all low-key into JB back in the day, man. I don't know. I might be tripping, bro. And now I'm gonna need a bunch of trap doors. So let's get started on those. Okay. So then the side, like the other side, or is this the side? Is this? All right. Let's just use a bunch of leaves everywhere. Make it look a bit better. Did Pinterest cook, or are we trolling? Huh. I don't know. Okay, I gotta go get some more spruce again. 2 hours and 10 minutes of footage, gang. Yep, that's right. This is gonna be a long video, bruh. Boom. Okay. What the? Cherubi, what are you doing here, pal? Are you ready to die, pal? In-game, YouTube, in-game. All right, we're gonna let those grow. I like the shape of our bridge, guys. What do we think? What do we think? Is it a good shape? Is it a good shape so far? Because I feel like we can turn this into a beautiful bridge, dude. Probably the best bridge ever, you know? And it's symmetrical, so it looks good. That's always what we want. We want symmetrical, because if not, then it's just like... There's another Vivillon, different color. We gotta make a Pokedex. I haven't made a Pokedex, dude. It's been a while. Let's get started on that. 'Cause I wanna scan all the Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I do like about our house? It doesn't look finished right now, but I do like that it's kind of a pop of color. You know, you got all these leaves, and then you got the magenta. You know, that's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. But I kind of did it backwards, I'm not gonna lie. It's supposed to be the other way around. So yeah, I kind of messed up on that part, but it's fine. We can make it look nice. We can make it look great if we wanted to. You know, because you know, we're pretty good. We're pretty good at building. We're not too bad, you know? we're probably not the best builders in the Cobblemon community, because, like, all right, guys, what's the top 5 builders in all the Cobblemon community? Because I could probably name them all, to be honest. I would say probably the best one's probably Dukester. Like, he's probably #1 in my opinion. Then you probably got Cali builds, Vert. He's very good too. You know what I mean? And then you got me building stuff like this. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll see. Maybe we'll end up actually really liking this place. So it's a good start. You know what? I'll turn it into something beautiful eventually. I'm sure that we'll be happy with that. So let's put this flower here. Boom. Ooh, you know who else is a very good builder that actually like surprised me? Was my boy Spaz. Spaz is actually a pretty good builder, man. Like if he sets his mind to it, he's actually a really good builder. What's that? Ooh. I kind of like that there's like this overhanging thing over there. Maybe we could put something up there. See, I have good ideas. It's just the execution isn't always there. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, I could definitely do a little bit better when it comes to building. But, you know, I'm not the worst. Definitely not the worst builder. I've seen worse builders. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's do that and that. And there we go. I think that's good. Probably light this place up, you know? Maybe put a torch right here. You know what I'm saying? Put a torch right here. And then we get our little bed here. And we will make it magenta this time. Magenta bed. Just to kind of match the vibes, you know? We're going to put our bedroom up here, probably. Somewhere, maybe just in the corner here would be cool. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, whoops. I don't know. And I'll put a like a. Let me go grab some clay. Let's see if we can make that work. Maybe we'll put some lanterns. I think the guy in the video also did that. So let me just like see here if we can do that. How many iron nuggets are we gonna get? A decent bit. Okay. We're going to need exactly 4 torches, which is perfect for us. Boom. We don't have enough for the last freaking thingy, my bobber. Brother, are you kidding me? There we go. Well, now we have enough for 2, but it's fine. We'll just keep... Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. And the last one, right here, number 4. Boom. Boom. Now, I wouldn't say it's the most beautiful thing in the world, but it's definitely doing something for me, I think. It's a pretty cool vibe, and this is definitely a good start to our starter base, I feel like. I will be doing some interior probably in the next episode, but for right now, this is a nice little house. It's different from the style that I normally go towards, so... But now I kind of want to focus on doing a little bit of training. Feel like that would go pretty well. Acrobatics, once again, there we go. Just knocks out my boy. Alright, well, let's do some real training here. Let's do some switch training. I think we can go back to the Pokemon Center across the way, just right over there, and we can heal our Pokemon. But yeah, I kind of like how this is more like a modern wooden house. It's still kind of, you know, wooden. It seems more mystical, and I kind of like it. I think we might add some dark oak into there eventually when we run into that wood type. All right, so we have won the battle. Oh wait, we don't have anything in here yet. We should probably move all of our stuff in here soon. There we go. Boom. Let's go heal so we can level up our dwell a little bit. I do like how this bridge is a little bit skinnier. I do like skinny bridges. They're kind of cozy. What's this fella trading? Some medicinal leeks for emeralds. We could absolutely get started on farming medicinal leeks. I believe we actually have them near the base, so we can start farming those. Of course, we have some right here too. Hold on, let's grab those. Let's grab those because this fella in the Pokemon Center really wants medicinal leeks for emeralds, so we can trade those eventually. I think I'll just start laying them across here so that we can farm them. Boom. Okay. Now here's the next thing that I'm about to do. We're going to make some great balls because we do have access to blue and red. So we're going to do that. Okay. We can make ultra balls, but we don't have any gold currently. We would have to go mining in order to find that. which I don't know if I want to go mining quite yet, as we just finished building our starter house, and I'm just trying to train some Pokemon right now. However, we do have some iron, and we are able to make some Great Balls. Wrong recipe, though. Boom. There we go. We got Great Balls, and we could probably harvest some of this sugarcane over here. Let's grab this coal. There. So we just got 13 from that. That's not too bad. Next episode, we can get started on obviously getting our enchantment set up and all that. So I want to switch train our Dwebble because, well, it evolves pretty late. We'll probably end up evolving Dwebble in the next episode because it does evolve at level 34. So that's still like pretty far away. Dwebble's level 14 now. But let's do a little bit of switch training and let's get halfway there at least. And there we go. Dwebble is now level 18, so basically halfway there. Ooh, a Venipede would be awesome to have. Let's go to bed first. Okay, let's take a look at some of the moves that we have here. We have Fury Cutter, which I'm pretty sure Bug Bite is better. Flail is not bad. We could do Flail. All right, I think we can fight back against this thing now. Venoshock did a little bit of damage. Not too bad. Smackdown is super effective. Ooh, that almost knocked it out, but now we will be able to catch it with a Great Ball. Alright, so 1.5 times the catch rate, so we can catch that. And we could evolve it right off the bat. Let's take a look at what Whirlipede looks like. Well, we already know what it looks like, but we just want to see the evolution animation, of course. I couldn't tell you how long the developers probably spent on this. But what a cool animation, and look at that. Look at this guy. Wow. Let's see how he walks. Let's see how he... Oh, he rolls too. And he bounces. That's so cool. It's a she, actually. So, I did in fact misgender this fella over here. But I'm excited to have a Scolipede. I love all the Gen 5 Pokemon. They're my favorites. Go. Wait. Shedinja's dying animation is honestly really good. Is there a Ninjask anywhere nearby? I thought I saw one. But I guess not. Okay, so we are pretty close to evolving. Well, not close, but we will evolve our Dwebble in the next episode. Whirlipede is definitely getting up there as well. But I think Scolipede... I think it evolves into Scolipede like later. I don't know exactly when. Level probably like 39 or something, or 40. Okay, the Pokemon Center's here. Also, there's a Purloin. So a Leopard could be nice. So we're definitely going to catch a lot more Pokemon in the next episode. As for this episode, I'm just glad that we got our house done. Our starter house anyway. That's only going to be... That's our starter house. We're going to build more houses around it as well. Along the path that we have currently. We'll probably make a library so that we can get a bunch of those villagers and we can transfer them to our library area and have them trade enchantment books for us. And there will also be an enchantment room in that building. That's only an idea. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but we'll see. See what happens. All right, well, this isn't the nicest house that I've built. Definitely the most different. So I will... This is my current team. Obviously, we've done a lot in this episode, so I appreciate you guys watching if you stuck around this long. And of course, I tried a little bit of, I tried something new and tried to do some cinematics for you guys. So I think that'll be cool. I hope you guys enjoyed. And of course, if you did like the video, and if you're not subscribed yet, please do, because I'm pretty sure like only 10% of you or something are subscribed. So the rest are not. So be sure to do that. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.